Yo, what's good? It's your bro Lo, and I'm bringing you guys another Saucey weekly outlook video. So let's get it. Hey, I know my audio was a little bit weird the last video, so hopefully this video is a lot better. I think my mic wasn't plugged in the last video that I did, so hopefully it's good, y'all. All right, so basically we're gonna start off with DXY, because you gotta start off with the USD index to see what's going on with everything else. You know what I mean? I'm just playing. You ain't gotta do that, but I'm gonna do that. So DXY is basically in a range on the higher time frames right now. Excuse me if I sound sick, because I am. I got some tea on me right now. Let me go cat. Hold on, let me sip that real quick. All right. So now I got my superpowers. Basically, DXY has been in a range. I was expecting us last week to take out this high, but we didn't do that. So right now what I'm thinking is we did run out these lows though. We ran out these lows and now we're pushing up. You see how you have this down candle right here, this down candle, boom, down candle. You got two consecutive down candles right here, but right now we're inside of this fair value gap. All right, we're inside of this fair value gap right now, and you can see that the bodies are kind of like struggling to close above there. There's no telling if DXY can push higher, right? Right now, currently what it's doing. When it was down here, it was like, yeah, we're coming up into this fair value gap. But now that we're at this objective, we can possibly start moving lower and leave these highs, because you see how you got this one drive, take out liquidity, and then one drive, second drive. So we took out two things of liquidity right here, one and then two, and then we took out this one as well, this old high. We just didn't take out this, and then we moved lower. So there's no telling if we can get up into here. USD DXY can just crash, you know what I mean? Let's see where we're at, especially since we are inside of this PD array right here. I was looking for us to draw up here on a weekly, right? And that's still the case for me, right? That's still the case. But and it's still the case to get up into these highs as well, right? Since my draw is a lot higher. But since right now, currently where we're at on DXY, for probability on me seeing DXY at least work up into this fair value gap and at least get up into this rejection block and then the highs up here, right? I would want to see DXY get above this fair value gap and close, and then I will start looking for DXY to support price inside of this range with this two consecutive down candles, if that can hold. Or maybe it comes lower, runs out this low, runs out these two down candles, and then moves up, purge and revert. And then I expect that the fair value gap to hold or whatever alongside with this PD array, this range, right, of this fair value gap from this high to this low, okay, of the fair value gap to push up into here. All right, if that makes sense. So that's what I want to see DXY kind of do. Maybe it could hold these down candles, but I feel like it could run this and then come lower. But since we're working inside of this fair value gap, I really don't want to really see us like come any lower than that. I would rather see us just move up, have a swing higher, and then hold that right? Because if we work this fair value gap and then we come lower and we run this out and then it closes below it some type of way, then I'm gonna be it could be a sign of like bearishness, you know what I mean? So that's something I do not want to see at all. All right, if it happens, then I might sit on my hands a little bit or look for DXY to maybe possibly sell off. But yeah, DXY is pretty simple right now. It's not too complicated on the analysis side. Okay, let's do AUD USD. All right, so AUD USD, we're still inside of this PD array. I'm still aiming for this high last week, even though I was taking sells, right? My draw is still higher, okay, because I was expecting us to come lower to run this out and maybe come here and then move higher, and that's still the case right now. All right, now what AUD USD is doing right now, I really don't want to work inside of this range anymore, any much longer, okay? I either want to see highs be ran of this high, or lows be ran. Now, since I'm drawing higher, what I would rather see us do is come lower, run this out. We don't have to reach all the way into this fair value gap, but I would rather it's more favorable for me to buy if it comes down into that fair value gap. All right, once we get into that fair value gap plus these 1, 2, 3 consecutive down candles range, once we get up into there, then I will look to buy even this fair value gap. Yeah, this fair value gap and the wick is like right here. So just come a little bit deeper and then we move, right? But it doesn't have to come that deep, because if you look at the daily, right, that whole consecutive down move is just one daily order block, right? So you see this daily order block right here. If you go to the 4 hour, this whole range is that daily order block. You know what I mean? So all it has to do is come into that fair value gap, to be honest. So once it comes into here, I'm ready. You know what I mean? And it's annotated by this black horizontal line. I want to see price tap into that. All right. AU is very simple, very, very simple for me. Prepping wise, I do want to clear this out though. Yo, last week was crazy, bro. The NFP. That's NFPs for you. Like, you get this type of price action. Like, I mean, I've seen some clean ass NFPs, but this NFP right here, this was just straight choppy. I didn't even know it was NFP. I didn't even know it was NFP until it was like Thursday, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, look at all this, bro. All of this is crazy, bro. I'm trying to see intraday if I can see anything. I just really want to see these lows get ran. I really want to see these lows get ran. Even this wick right here, I want to see that get ran. So maybe we could work our way down into this PD array. So if we start moving down and we start breaking structure lower, creating protected highs, I might sell down into that. But if we go higher, then I would expect us to keep moving higher. Hopefully it depends on how we close above here, this line right here, which is annotated of this high of this PD array, of this order block. All right, so once we get above there, the question is, how do we close above there? You know what I mean? All right, GU. All right, so GU, I'm still bearish. I'm bearish. I want to see us get to this low. Still, I'm not calling tops or bottoms, right? Even though we're inside of this bullish order block, right? I'm not calling tops or bottoms. I still want to see us get below this low. This price action, it's not pretty, you know what I mean? Even though we didn't run up here, I was expecting us to run up here. If we were to get above this order block right here, I was expecting us to run above here, but you can see we ran above this high, came into the fair value gap, had some price action lower, and now looking at price, right, you have this upswing for this down move with this fair value gap. Now, is it probable for this to hold? To me, possibly, right? To get down to these lows, yes. You know what I mean? If we were really bullish, right, and we were looking to possibly get up into here, right, even though my draw is here, we failed to like really close above this high and then start moving higher. Like, you got this failed higher high right here, right? So with that being said, what's more probable, for us to go lower now based off of this price action, or for us to go higher, right? To me, it's more probable right now for us to hold this up candle, or even this whole range to go lower, right? Especially for my context, right? So looking at this, let's start off with the hourly. We're gonna draw out this up candle right here. Oh shit. We're gonna draw out this up candle right here and see what's inside of that up candle. All right, so you have this up candle inside of there. On a 30-minute, you can see it's just a fair value gap. All right, so I'm gonna draw out that fair value gap. We'll focus on that fair value gap right there. On the 15-minute, it's just an up candle. You could draw that out. I'm not gonna move this range. I'm gonna just focus on this up candle right here, alongside with this fair value gap. All right, so boom, just like that. You can see it's a little bit of fair value gap right here with this up candle, but this is first on the menu with this fair value gap. All right, it should also be around OTE as well. So let's see. Let's use the bodies. Okay, so 79.62 is right here. So right here is pretty good because it's inside of OTE's range. Okay, so good. I like this PD array. So once we come into here, I'm gonna look for sales inside of here. If my rules don't line up inside of this range, right, even up here, if it goes above here, I mean, if my rules doesn't happen inside of here, then I don't take the trade. Okay, so yeah, this is a very nice PD array. Targets will be, of course, this low first, and then the bodies of these lows right here, and then we can scale in along the way to get down to here if we're really drawn to down here. All right, so boom, and yeah, it's looking good. Let's go to EU. That's Euro GBP, you ain't gotta worry about that. EU, right, EU is very off to me. It's either we're drawn here or we're drawn here. I don't like the buy side price action as much. With GU, I'm drawn lower, so EU I most likely should be drawn lower, but EU's not giving me that vibe of going lower compared to this like price action right here, right? So what I'm gonna do is, this is what I'm gonna do. We're gonna rebalance this whole thing possibly. So that's the rebalance. What's the lowest down close candle? Okay, this is the lowest down close candle, but this is the bulkiest right here. So I'm gonna draw a horizontal line on that and just see what price does once it comes back to there. If we break lower, then that'll be better for me with my GU bias, right? DXY seems like you can push higher, right? So GU should be bearish. Okay, so and EU. USD CAD is very I don't like any of this price action inside of here on this higher time frame, on this 4 hour, right? We ran out sell side liquidity. I was looking for buys, you know what I mean? I was looking for buys and it got a little bit wonky, no cap, right? We're pushing up higher. I do want to see us maybe, I mean, I'm still drawing lower, bro. Even though we ran out sell side liquidity. Actually, no, we ran out these lows too. Look at that close. Actually, I'm bullish. Yeah, I'm bullish for right now. All right, yeah. I want to see us get above this high and close a lot better though. I don't like from this low. I don't like from this low to this high. I don't like this range right here, so I'm gonna chill on that range. Once I get more data that shows me signs of bullishness, then I'll be ready. If we get below this low, then my bullish bias is finished, right? If we get below this low, we got a little bit of fair value gap left. You have two relative equal lows. We could definitely run down there, purge, and then continue higher, right? So that could be something to look for with that data that I'm collecting. All right, I'm not gonna draw it out. Actually, let me stop being lazy, bro. All right, so that's the old low. We know that we ran out of old low. Let me take that out. Here's the two relative equal lows right here. Now you would say, Angela, we took out this low with this wick. Yeah, but it's still relative equal lows, even though this is high resistant. This will be a high resistant relative equal low. Okay, if you draw a horizontal line no horizontal line, but a box. This is how they do their support and resistance. Okay, they use, it's an area, right? It's a zone. It's not like one little line. All right, this is still a zone. It's still a double bottom. There's still liquidity resting under there, even though it's high resistance. They took out a little, they came to take a little bit of liquidity, but it still stops under here. All right, we could definitely purge that, have a deeper run, rebalance this whole fair value gap. Hopefully we don't play around in this, right? We don't play around in this, and then we move higher. All right, so that's what I'm looking for. Or we get a better swing higher that shows me that smart money's in this move to go higher, right? All right, let's go to S&P. S&P. I was looking for us to get up into this as a refinement, but we came into this up candle with the fair value gap. All right, so if you draw out this whole range, we came off of that move lower, we took out buy side liquidity. Look at the move lower, right? So right now I'm bearish now, especially since we took out this down candle as well. Okay, so I'm extremely bearish right now, currently. My framework that I can pay attention to is framing a trade around this fair value gap, okay, and the open of this up candle. So if I draw out the open, let's make this blue. Okay, that's the open, right? Let's scale down, see how this looks. Okay, so you see we would completely rebalance this right here. If we come into here, there's also a small fair value gap inside of there that price could come into. All right, but I don't expect it to. Why? Because here's an up candle, right? They offer buys, right? And now they just took it lower, had a huge displacement. So they bought to sell here. I'm looking for us to come up into this range right here and hold this. I don't expect us to come into that higher fair value gap that you can see on the 4 hour, right? So hold this right here. At least come into this blue line right here alongside with this. It could at least come into this, and then I'll be willing to sell S&P after it gives me some type of refinement, because that would be a huge stop to try to just take it on a hourly. All right, so let's clear this out. This is what I'm gonna try to frame my sell off of currently. All right, for it to break my sell bias, it's gonna have to take out this right here and that fair value gap, because I bet you if we take this out, we're most likely gonna come for these highs. Okay, because this is a little clean. Okay, all right. Same thing with US30. It should follow along, right? I'm not gonna do any crazy markups. US100, same thing, just showing y'all. Here's buy side liquidity, could come up above that, maybe continue lower. All right, don't want to make the video too long. So gold did not break and close below here yet, so I'm still bullish, but I can see it breaking and closing below here. Actually, I can see it purge and revert again, and then clean all this up and then continue higher. That's what I can see. I don't want to see it break and close below there. I still think it's bullish until we break and close below here. All right, and then I can see us continue lower, but right now I'm still bullish. All right, simple as that would go. You guys remember my analysis from my Telegram and the trades that I'm taking and what I've been saying. Same thing, right? I'm still seeing the same thing. Still want to see us complete this buy model. Still a buy model. Once we break and close below this low, I'm sitting on my hands. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this weekly outlook video. I'm hoping to bring you guys more videos very soon. And if you did enjoy this video, go ahead and smash that like button. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. Share the video if you would like. Comment, you know what I'm saying, just for the OG, you know what I mean. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Enjoy y'all week, and I hope you guys did have a good weekend. Peace.